Joel here and welcome to another video. For today's video, I'm going to explain to you my haircut. Just kidding. So for today's video, I'm going to present to you the books I've read for the month of August. So for setting up expectations, I only read 4 books for the month of August 2019. It's way far compared to the books that I've read way back in July 2019. So without further ado, these are the books that I've read for the month of August. I'm going to present to you the books that I've read according to when did I finish them. So the first book that I finished for the month of August is Truth Witch by Susan Dennard. This is a young adult fantasy. I posted already a review on my blog on WordPress about this one, and I surprisingly like this one. I gave this one to 3 out of 5 stars, and 3 is kind of very high for me. And this is very atmospheric and full of adventure. The magic system was phenomenal for me. It was done before, but it was done and executed by the author with a lot of potentials to be very promising in the future. I did find it really slow at first and kind of confusing with regards to the characters because some of the characters lack personalities for me. But overall, as I'm going to rate this one, I did enjoy. I was drawn to the world set by this book, and the ending was perfect for me. So I am surely reading the second book, which is Wind Witch, and I have the copy up there. The next book that I finished for the month of August is Feed by Mira Grant, or Mira Grant, as most of you know, is also Shannon McGuire, the author of Every Heart is a Doorway. This is an adult science fiction, which I did not expect because I was expecting this one will be a young adult science fiction. And surprisingly, this was an adult science fiction. I gave this one 4 stars, and which is kind of surprising. To be honest, I almost did not finish reading this one. I find the first 3/4 of this book very boring, very dragging. I was expecting a lot of actions, a lot of conspiracies about zombies and killing zombies, but this one gave me a lot of political intrigue, which I was kind of bored because that is not what I expect from this book. But the ending saved it for me. This is heartbreaking. I do find it very emotional. There are some points that really stood out for me. The characters were amazing, even though the plot was kind of dragging again. But I do have second and third book, and I'll surely read those, but not for now because this is kind of thick, more than 500 pages, and it is an adult. Take that, it's an adult science fiction, and I just have to have some rest from the world because this is very dark and gripping. And I think second book is way better than the first one. The way how this one ended, it has a lot of promises, so I can't wait to finish the series in the future. For this one, again, I gave this 4 out of 5 stars. The third book that I finished for the month of August is the first book that I've read from Harlan Cobain, Don't Let Go. I got this for 90 pesos or less than $2 from Big Bad Wolf here in Cebu when they were here last August 15 to August 26, 2019. This is okay for me. I gave this one 2 stars. I have really high expectations from Harlan Cobain because I've been hearing a lot of good things from this author. Most of my friends who loves to read thrillers or mystery crime recommends Harlan Cobain to me, and I was so disappointed. The prose was bad. It was not. There's nothing special about the prose. It is direct to the point, easy to get and then the premise was really boring, and the characters they lack substance, I think, and it's kind of predictable. And the entire thing happening inside in this book wasn't really for me, and it made almost put me into a reading slump, and it's kind of sad. But I am still going to explore some of the great works of Harlan Cobain. This is the first one that I read from him. It's too bad that this is the first one that I've read from him. It's kind of bad, but I think I'll read some of his works. I do own some of his books up there here on my shelves, and maybe he'll be able to redeem on his other works. And the last book that I've read for the month of August is a graphic novel by Simon Scott, Beyond the Fence by Simon Tofield. This is really funny and very enjoyable. The artwork is phenomenal. I do find, even though there's no dialogue, but all just pictures, but it's really thick, and it took me a day to finish this one, even though it's a graphic novel. It's really funny, and it was a perfect remedy for me after reading a very bad novel from Harlan Cobain, which is Don't Let Go. This one made me happy again, and it's a perfect break from fiction or crime mystery that disappointed me. So I smile a lot all throughout this book. It was really imaginative, and I guess there's a lot. This is only one of the editions out there, so if ever I'll be able to see some editions, I'll for sure read those and grab those, because this is really hilarious and really funny. So, so that's it. Thank you so much for watching my video. Those are the 4 books that I've read for the month of August. So see you again. I'm supposed to film my to be read pile or to be read books for the month of September, but based on my previous experiences, I don't get to follow and read those, so I'll think I won't be able to, or I won't be filming again my to be read books in the future. Well, let me see. But I just really love commitment. The books that I wanted to read really depends on my